LR, the liberal redneck here, coming to you from a country where a heretofore relatively minor Democratic senator from the small state of West Virginia has suddenly found himself at the center of power, and he is not handling it at all well. Senator Joe Manchin has taken it upon himself to shoot down President Biden's ambitious plan to pump up our nation's economy, called the Build Back Better Act, even though it would greatly aid his own state and is supported by a plus 43% majority of the people he represents. We got the bad news when he was being interviewed by the entertainment channel that calls itself Fox News. His actions have earned him the appellation, the Manchin who stole Christmas. He's taken it upon himself to deny the whole country a series of much-needed programs that includes universal pre-K, child care, paid family and sick leave, enhanced child tax credit, earned income tax credit, home health care, Affordable Care Act subsidies, Medicaid coverage gap, Medicare hearing benefits, climate change, affordable housing, Pell grants, children's nutrition, immigration, and state and local tax deduction. His decision came after months of one-on-one negotiations with President Biden and his administration that supposedly ended with Manchin's agreement to support the legislation. Essentially, a man elected by 290,000 votes has thwarted the efforts of the president, who was elected by 81 million votes. His Democratic colleagues are outraged, along with the majority of the country. Senator Bernie Sanders, speaking from the picket lines where he was standing in support of the striking workers at Kellogg's, demanded that the vote on Build Back Better be held anyway, so the whole world can see Manchin vote no to this much-needed legislation. Manchin seems determined to bring the rest of the country down to the pitiful economic levels endured by his own state of West Virginia. He's more concerned with his own self-interest than those of the voters who elected him to office. He feels he has to protect his rich campaign donors if he wants to win re-election. So the many, very poor people of his state and the rest of the country are left hanging. Manchin has always been a dino, or Democrat in name only, and his actions confirm where his real loyalties lay. It is imperative in order to save our democracy that we vote in 2022 like we did in 2020. We must create a level of Democratic majority that will allow us to honor our heritage as the party of social reform and heal the wounds created by the Republican-mandated wealth gap. The current wealth gap that allows a few to do whatever they please while the rest fight a never-ending battle to survive in an environment that considers them to be acceptable collateral damage must be dealt with. So the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few. We are partway there by getting rid of the worst president in our history, but there's still work to be done. Vote blue in 2022. You can reach me with comments, questions, and suggestions at theliberalredneck@gmail.com. And you can listen to our podcast at houseofpublicdiscourseradio.com and blogtalkradio.com/theliberalredneck. Thanks for watching.